Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this for the first time, my name is Jay, and on my channel we talk about all things life, the whole talking life, standing out from the crowd. I promised I was going to share nuggets from the book The Rule of Love from Richard Templar. We had previously read The Rules of Life. The thing that I find very interesting about this particular book of love is the fact that he has divided love, the rules of love, into different sections. And he's got rules for finding love. He's got relationship rules. He's also got family rules. He's got friendship rules. He's got rules for everyone. And then the rules of parting. That means when you're leaving someone or your relationship has come to an end, the rules of how, to navigate that. And then, also the rules to heal from that. Love, simply put, it's simple, isn't it? You love your family, you love your friends, and they love you back. You find a partner who you love and who loves you, hopefully. And you don't even have to try. It just happens, right? All true. But if you're reading this book, you already know full well that it's much, much more complex than that. I totally agree. Love can be complex. In fact, love between two people, it really needs to be studied. There's this saying that you do not go to school to learn love, or maybe that isn't what they said. It's actually you do not go to. There's no institution that you go to learn regarding marriage. But this is not law of marriage. The rules of love. Templar, as mentioned, has got other rules. It's got the rules to break, the rules of money, the rules of life, the rules of management, and a few more rules that I can't remember right now. But let's talk about the rules of love. Rule number 12. Don't stay with someone who doesn't care. Why would anyone stay with someone who doesn't care? The truth is, we either have done that in the past ourselves, or we know someone who's currently doing it, or we were the ones doing it to somebody else, or you're going to do it. You're either falling into one of those categories. So a relationship where someone doesn't care, or the person doesn't care, is doomed from the very, very start. There is no point. When you have a relationship where the person doesn't care, then what are you doing there? What's the whole point of having a relationship anyway? What's the whole point of actually being in a love relationship? So you have to understand that when someone is in your life and they don't care about you, there is little that you can do to make it work. And so you really absolutely have to face the reality that it's time to go. It's time to let go. The whole idea is that I should be in a relationship with you and you should care enough about me that I don't have to think about my own needs. Not that I don't have to attend to my own needs, but I don't have to constantly think about my own needs. If I'm in a relationship with you and I have a need for attention, then I really am not in a relationship with you, am I? So the whole idea of having a relationship is that I put you first and you put me first. The two people in that relationship should put each other first. If that's not the case, then you should rethink whether that's the right partner for you. So I'm just going to read what he says. Relationships where one partner does care and the other doesn't is ultimately doomed, right? Maybe you'll stay together, but you won't be happy. At least one of you won't be happy. And even the partner with the upper hand will be missing out on a far better relationship in which both parties are happy. If neither of you put the other first, you're likely to fight a lot or drift apart and do things your own way. It's the partnership where both put the others first that are actually strong, loving, full of contentment. Sometimes we know these things. These are like, we call them red flags. When someone doesn't really care, it's a matter of time. Okay, let's go to the next section where it's relationship rules. And it says, don't belittle your partner. Do not belittle your partner. I know a lot of people, when they fight, they use really harsh words to insult their partner. Never belittle your partner. There's a lot out there that is against our mental health. The last thing you want to do is your home, for you to belittle the person that you claim to love. Now, your partner should be your safe haven where they can run to. The minute you start belittling your partner, you will get the worst of them. And then your relationship is good as dead. And then I wonder sometimes why you would hate yourself so much that the person that you're in a relationship with, that you've agreed to be in a relationship, that you call your partner, you call your wife, you have the need to put them down. You have a need to belittle them. That's how small you feel you are yourself. Relationship is not by force. If for whatever reason you think that you are too much for that person, hello, there's a door. There is a door. And that door allows you to go out, just as it allowed you to come in. Get out. But on your way out, do not belittle the person that you're leaving. I don't know why people do it. I always think, especially in marriage, when people are married, I always feel that, you insult yourself when you insult your partner. You belittle yourself when you belittle your partner. It's self-harming. And that needs medical attention. If you're self-harming, you need medical attention. So if you belittle your partner, you're self-harming. I don't care what circumstance, you're self-harming. Never belittle your partner. You don't know what's going on in someone's head. Your words are supposed to be there to edify, to build, not to destroy. The minute you open your mouth and you're destroying, my goodness, you're working for the devil. Just saying. The last rule for today is the rule of parting. And that is the rule of letting go, the rule of ending a relationship, or the rule of surviving an end to a relationship. Whatever the rule is. And I'm going to pick one. And I'm going to pick one regarding divorce. Leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. The fight is yours and not theirs. If only you know the battles that your kids are fighting. Even in a stable home. If only you know the battles that they're fighting mentally, even in a stable home. As a parent, you can only do the best that you can do. And imagine parents with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. Even in stable homes. You will never know what's lacking. You're busy fighting because your relationship ended. And you're so bitter. If only you understand That this life, nobody's carrying husband to heaven, no. Nobody's carrying wife to heaven, no. Both of you are just here on assignment, and you guys are taking it personal because one person has broken the contract. But then you now get to an age, you now realize that hey, life is not as hard. It's not that deep. As long as you can navigate life, why add bitterness to it? And why transfer bitterness to your kids? Later now, someone will say, oh, there's a generational cause, there's generational this, there's generational that. There's no generational anything. It's just that stupidity has been transferred, anger has been transferred, bitterness has been transferred, struggles have been transferred, mental health has been transferred, ignorance has been transferred. So your next generation is suffering. There's no person in the village. So that's it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.